Yeah, we back at it. So this one right here is a members only live and UDC Click live. And shout out to the ones catching the playback. I am your host, BHP, also known as Black Horseman. Black Horseman Promotions. Y'all know what we do. On this side is True Media. And once again, shout out to the playback. Once again, only ones catching this live is the members and the click. And I'm gonna drop the link to them in a second. But there's been some things going on in boxing, right? We've been having some big champ shit cracking off this year, undisputed work popping off. Before it was a lot of down talking on it and saying, "Oh, undisputed ain't important," and whoop, whoop, whoop. And we starting to people are finding out that undisputed is a big deal, and we got champions that are stepping up and making that be known that that's the big accomplishment. That's what it's all about. Going after all the belts to become undisputed. And in this four belt era, I got to recognize these three when it comes to Alexander Usyk, Josh Taylor, and Terrence Bud Crawford. And I bring these three up on the screen because when you talk about undisputed, we're talking about no dispute about it. You are the top dog. You are the best in the division. You undisputed. But when there is a known dispute, we got to deal with the kids, the casuals, the rookies. And we have to apply flame where it's necessary. Not because we hate, not because we got an issue or got anything to do with anything complexional or uh, judgmental or anything like that. It's just all about undisputed, being the best, one face, one name, baddest man on the planet. That's what we like, right? Black and brown boxing, one of the members, undisputed or nothing. That's what we like on this side. And you can't say that you undisputed, Tiafimo, when there is a known dispute out here. You can't get upset when people don't want to acknowledge you as undisputed when there's a known dispute out here. Do you understand that? Now you got to talk to the youngsters like, do you understand that? Undisputed over everything. See, the UGC members know what's up. Okay? It's about being on the big champ shit. You know? And for the ones out here that's really capping for this dude Tiafimo, this is what I'm gonna tell you right here. Cut it out. You know what I mean? Cut it out. You know what I mean? We're trying to make this dude better. We're trying to make this guy, Teofimo Lopez, a better champion. We want to push him into the elite company of the names of Bud Crawford, Josh Taylor, Alexander Usyk. You don't hear nobody giving them no smoke. None. Josh Taylor, you good with me, champ. Big champ shit. Bud Crawford, you cool with me, man. Big champ shit. Alexander Usyk, you okay with me, man. Big champ shit. Teofimo, I'm not there with you yet, fam. I respect you as a fighter in the ring. But your mouth is getting ahead of you. Okay? Nobody jealous of you. Nobody is trying to hate on Teofimo Lopez. You know, that's your last. Yes, you Lopez at this point. Until you get this man work right here. You have Devin Haney problems. You have WBC problems. Okay? There's proof and evidence. I don't care if it's you or your dad got an issue with it. It's evidence that y'all petitioned to fight for the franchise. Okay? When Lomachenko vacated his belt, he thought it wasn't a factor. He didn't want to take on the responsibility of fighting his mandatory Devin Haney. These are the facts. Okay? So what you could have done was, Teofimo Lopez, you could have just took the fight with Lomachenko, said, I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna take his 2 belts, and then after that, I'm gonna beat the dude he ducked, the dude he vacated his belt for to avoid, Devin Haney. I'm gonna go beat him. And you and your dad, y'all be saying stuff like, "Yeah, we're gonna make that fight happen," and then you say silly shit after that, like, "I don't think the fight is gonna happen because Devin Haney is gonna price himself out." Cut this shit out, man. I'm getting sick and tired of the stupidity in boxing. The Real Undisputed Crew, right here. Tio and Loma running that back. You know, the disappointment. Let me drop this link. Okay, let me drop this link. And like I say, this is members live only. Click live only. You feel me? Sometimes when you got to have a big champ conversation, you know, no disrespect to all the subs and none of that, you know, hopefully you guys enjoy the premiere. But I'm going to tell you like this. Sometimes you got to block out the distractions because you got a lot of distractions that come through when you live, right? And shout out to Action Facts said Usyk, Crawford, Taylor, McCaskill, Shields. Right. Thank you for correcting me. I left off the females. And they've been on some more big champ shit with the Undisputed than the men have. Am I right or wrong? Playback. But shout out to actual Usyk, Crawford, Taylor, McCaskill, Shields. That's an elite company. You know? That's an elite company. One of y'all's favorite guys, Mexico's finest, is going after Undisputed. You know? He got off that franchise shit. He vacated. He said, nope, I'm going to go after the WBC belt now. Give me the mandatories. First, he didn't want the obligation. I guess it's because of the opponent. You know. Then he got on some act right because of that flame came through. You know, that flame will get you straight. That flame will get you on that act right. Feel me? And that's the only reason why Teofimo Lopez has been getting the flame. Is because you can't be out here saying you undisputed with a known dispute. Am I right or wrong, Mr. Actual?
I mean, yeah, man, you're right, man. You just can't, man. It don't add up. It don't add up, man. You know what I'm saying?
I don't get it, man. I mean, and it's like it's a simple solution. You just take care of the problem, and you know, it's to get to this elite company. When we talking about like the names you listed in the chat. Usyk, Crawford, Taylor, McCaskill, Shields. I mean, you just got to make sacrifices, man. So you might have to make the sacrifice and just fight Devin Haney. So that way ain't nobody can give you no smoke. None.
That's it.
It would seem like a simple fix, but you know, what's your thoughts on this guy, man? He's upset with sanctioning bodies. He's upset with media, probably people on YouTube like ourselves who don't give him that credit, don't give him the props that you're in the elite company. Like, what's your thoughts about that?
He should be upset at Mauricio Sulaiman, and so should Devin Haney. Equally, they equally should be both upset. It's not just Devin Haney should be upset with Mauricio Sulaiman. It's every champion or so-called franchise title holder needs to be upset with Mauricio Sulaiman and the WBC's antics. Okay? They need to be held, the WBC and the president need to be held accountable for the damn screw up, for the mess that they have created. Okay? Because all the sanctioning bodies have, like it was said early on Iron Kong, when Lisa Bales, Haplo, and John were making the point. Okay? They made the point. They had the real facts. This is not shit that we've made up. This is not our feelings about it. Okay? These are logical, opinionated statements based on facts that have been written in time. Okay? Actual facts that have been written in time. And that's where you get the logical opinions going. Not your feeling, your emotional mad fan feelings, you know, because when you start having emotional man fan feelings, you know, then you start talking like this and you know, caressing your baby and holding and wanting to hold and be a part of your baby and wanting to milk them from your titty and your nuts and not releasing another next guy's nuts. Okay, you start being a scrotum sack protector, and that what makes you seem and smell like straight dumpster truck juice.
Damn.
Okay.
Scrotum sack juice.
And
the
then
ones that man fan
screaming and put all your emotions in it. And you get whole emotional on some Carl Thomas shit. I can't let go.
I am trying to hold on the man fan.
Out of this, you know.
Man, sometimes I gotta just talk to the homies and block out the BS.
You know, kind of block out the BS. That's it. You can't. I mean, you can't. You know, you can do it, okay? Because when you do it, you're gonna get flamed up and you're gonna earn a urn. Okay, you're gonna get put right up there on the pedestal over the fireplace. And then the Haplocat's gonna knock it down and pee on your ashes. Okay?
Don't earn the urn.
Don't happen. You know, and then you look like a Gaylord Fokker.
Oh man. Man, earn with Hearn, don't earn a Hearn.
Oh shit. I mean, man, you can't. You guys, they get attached to these fighters and these teams so much, man.
Yeah.
Okay, we get it, man. You know, we get it, but let's base our reasoning on facts of the matter and how things have been done. Too much. It's like, damn, are you getting paid under the table, sir? Are you earning something on the table? Like, you capping real hard for these guys. You know, well, we don't cap for nobody over here. We just call it like it is. You know, somebody is deserving of a title shot. They've been showing and proving against legit competition, and they have an actual belt, right, of a major sanctioning body. You know, I know I like to say about, you know, talk about the IBO, but that's not a sanctioned belt. Everybody want to say it's a trinket belt, but they kind of do shit the right way, you know, right? If there's a mandatory, the mandatory gets handled by the champion. There's no super title, any of that sort, or a diamond title, or a bronze title, or a pearl title. You know, none of that. Just one title, and maybe an international belt or a regional belt. That's it, because you're in that region, right? But what do we get with the WBC? We get pearl belts, we get diamond belts, we get gold belts. With the WBA, we get super champions, we get the gold champion, we get the regular champion, we get all these other
Diamond, Ruby, Scooby Dooby, Cameron ass shit.
You know, I'm telling you, it's like, you know, they got a poster with Tank Davis, 4-time world champion. Since when?
Wait a minute. They advertising that?
They advertising that. When did he get 4 major titles of what? A WBA version of a baby WBA belt? You had a real belt and you lost it on the scales. And then the next 3 belts you got trinket titles. We're calling that a 4-time world champion? That's what we doing now? Really?
Cut it out, man.
You know?
Cut that shit out.
For real, yeah. Cut that shit out. Cut that shit all the way out. Because you're not gonna pull the wool over our face. Okay.
4-time world champion. Goddamn.
4-time trinket belt holder. 3-time. Well, I'm actually 3-time belt trinket.
Goddamn. Undisputed trinket champ.
Undisputed trinket champ. That's right. Shit.
Yeah, man. Unified trinket. Fuck out of here. It's what it is, man. So what's your thoughts? Like Black and Brown said in the chat. He definitely said undisputed over everything. And then he said A Black is gonna get worse. T.O. and Loma running that back. So I would think it would make more sense for yeah, and shout out to Trav, the members. See, members only live. Let's get it.
What's up?
Man, so we giving Flamey T.O. Is your YouTube playing?
Turn
that audio down if it's on.
Yeah, Travis.
I got an echo.
We gotta shut that YouTube.
Damn.
But
okay.
We got Trav on, Trav FDY. As soon as you get that audio, hopefully we good. Okay, we good now. We good. It's down a little bit. But yeah, T.O., man, he crying, man. Nobody giving him the props that he want to be undisputed. And he felt like people hating on him or something. But I say these is the real undisputeds because there's no dispute. What's your thought about this guy, man, out here crying?
Well, he deserved it. He been ducking Devin Haney, and everybody called for the fight. He said he'd take the fight after he won, after beat Lomachenko, and now he just made a bunch of excuses. So he deserved the criticism.
So I mean, it seemed like it's simple, but he talking about stuff like they're gonna price themselves out and crazy stuff. And then Black and Brown in the chat said that they possibly gonna run it back with Lomachenko. More likely before the Devin Haney fight. So what's your thoughts on that?
No, we don't want to see that, man. We need to see a fresh fight. He needs to either fight Devin Haney at 35 or go ahead and move up. And I'm pretty sure Josh Taylor probably be gone by the time he goes up, so he can try to go after some vacant belts, which is what I would like to see since he wanted to avoid Devin Haney. Why give him an undisputed shot? Let his ass work and collect them belts.
Yeah, right. So, and then, but no dispute, right, with Josh Taylor. He's the real undisputed champ in your eyes.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, I had him rated as my number 3 pound for pound before the Ramirez fight. So, yeah, he the man in my eyes. And, you know, I was getting kind of pissed off today, man. I was listening to some of the, you know, reaction shows from the weekend. And, man, all of these fans, man, are saying that Josh Taylor shouldn't fight Terrence Crawford, how he going to get blown out, how he ought to stay at 140 and get a bunch of big money fights and, you know, like tell like this easy road shit, man. And I'm like, why they don't want to see great fighters fight each other, man? It's crazy.
Wow, man. I mean, it's like you already reached undisputed. So if you lose in your next fight, it don't matter to me.
Man, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. And I understand him fighting Catterall because they agreed to it, you know, for him to get the Ramirez fight.
So man,
yeah. So he can go to Scotland and have a big homecoming fight, you know, make history. And then after that, he should just go up and fight Crawford, man, and may the best man win. But a lot of people seem to think that, you know, he gonna get blown out and he ain't ready. I'm hearing guys saying, oh man, Josh Taylor, he ain't ready. He only got 18 fights. And I'm like, what? Like, no.
Oh, wow.
No, that's not true. That's not true, man. This guy can fight. And I want to see Terrence Crawford get challenged. I want to see Josh Taylor get challenged. So let them fight each other and let's see what's up.
Right. I mean, yeah, he seemed
really
the
same people who say that Tank Davis was ready for Loma.
Man,
hey, real quick, Trav, we got to get that echo out of there. So, check your YouTube and make sure it's all the way muted or off if your YouTube is playing, because we do hear echo.
Oh man,
well, we don't want to lose you. We're glad to have you on. What was you saying, though? Actually,
no, the people that say that Josh Taylor ain't ready for Bud Crawford is the same people that try to say that Tank Davis wasn't ready for Lomachenko when Lomachenko was calling him out. Right? How you not gonna be ready when you a champion already?
Right. Well, make sure you check yours too. Actually, make sure your YouTube is not running as well, or if it is running, just mute it.
All right.
Make sure y'all both check because I still hear
it.
it.
Yeah,
It may not be.
it all.
It's still it
Okay.
still echoing?
Yeah, we still hear it.
Damn.
It is what it is. So we gonna have to ride with the shit. Yeah, but that's absurd, man. About now he don't have enough fights and people trying to protect him. I just noticed how he was being really respectful when they asked him about Crawford. When they said, "Do you think you got a better resume at 40 than Crawford?" He was like, he's a special fighter, so I don't want to criticize him. And he don't want to say nothing that can get him some smoke with Crawford right now. He won't be comfortable, and I respect that. You just became undisputed. Defend your belt, but keep the same energy you had before you became undisputed, because it'd be like when they have a fight scheduled, oh yeah, as soon as I get done with this, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna face Bud Crawford since nobody else want to fight him. So they do shit like that until that Bud Crawford smoke is right around the corner. Then they be like, you know what, we gotta go to our hometown and handle this defense or something. So it'd be crazy how they switch up, man, when Bud Crawford get in the equation. But is it just a fans trap, or you think Josh Taylor is having different energy now?
Oh no, I know Josh, man. He wants to fight, man. He a real fighter, man. He want to challenge himself, unlike the Errol Spencers of the world, who putting conditions on guys, and they ought to be glad this guy saying, you know what, I'm gonna go over and fight Crawford, man. He need a big fight. I'll take him, instead of him saying, you know what, man, Terrence Crawford, he need to fight Errol Spence first. He need to become undisputed before I fight him. That sucker shit, man. Nah.
Right. Hey, we got to get your thoughts definitely on Pacquiao Spence, man.
Oh well, I got Pacquiao, man. Look, unless Pacquiao gets old, and I've been saying for a long time, look, at some point he don't get in the ring and he gonna be old. But if he don't get old that night, look, he got speed that Errol Spence hadn't seen before, man. The hand speed, the foot movement. Errol Spence don't have the foot movement. He don't have the hand speed. Pacquiao, his stationary target. Pacquiao is vastly experienced. I got Pacquiao all the way, man. I'm betting that fight.
Oh, you gonna bet? You know what? It depends, because they said the odds is favoring Spence heavy, right?
Yeah, you can get like a plus 350, plus 400 on Pacquiao.
Boy, I'm about to do something with that. Hey man, so yeah, we definitely.
You know what they're saying, man. There's some people saying that
he got a little delay. Go ahead, actually. Oh, okay. His signal dropped off. He got that palm tree Wi-Fi, so it's all good. He'll be back on. Give him 5 seconds.
Am I still echoing?
It's still a little echo. So I don't know if it's because it's the like I say, are you sure you ain't got the YouTube running?
I got the StreamYard open in my Chrome browser, and I'm maybe because I'm talking on the speakerphone. You think?
That shouldn't be, because I've been on speaker a lot on StreamYard.
Okay, yeah, I closed out YouTube.
Well, maybe close off your No, you're using the StreamYard from your Chrome, huh?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say close that out. I don't know. I just thought maybe you had like the YouTube running.
Oh no, it's just I just see like the usual display on the Chrome page, and that's it.
Right, but you see the StreamYard screen and all of that normal, right?
Yeah.
Like the okay. Yeah, so yeah, I think you only been on with us like once or twice.
Yeah.
What else, man, then triggered you out here other than the Josh Taylor shit? Like I said, what triggered me was seeing these damn T.O. Senior and Junior. Get these guys out of here to me. But
man, you know what? And I started to email you this, man. Have you heard about Jermell Charlo ducking Tim Tszyu?
You saying ducking? Well, you know what? I did see him saying like he got bigger things to take care of, something like that, and Tim Tszyu got to do more or something like that, right?
Yeah. Actually, it was an article that somebody sent to me, and man, it's bad, man. I'm like, man, this dude just blatantly ducking Tim Tszyu, man.
I want to ask you about that too. What do you feel? Because I did see an article publishing about that. I was like, damn, okay. Yep. Actually, did you hear what Trap just said?
What was that?
Go ahead, Trey.
Jermell Charlo, I think he was on IG Live, maybe. Yeah, Jermell Charlo was on the IG Live maybe yesterday or day before, and he was saying that that he'll never fight Tim Tszyu, that he will not fight Tim Tszyu. Yeah. So what I'm assuming is if he beat Castano, he'll vacate the WBO and just duck the guy.
Yeah, because the WBO don't play with the mandatory. So if they order it and he just vacate, that's a flat out dub.
That's crazy.
That's a dub.
Yeah. I'm gonna send
Why would he duck
Zulu? Yeah, I think I saw something on Twitter about that. He did say
it's bad, man. I don't get it. I don't get these PBC fighters, man.
He did say that. Yeah.
So you mentioned that, like I forgot about it, but I did see a headline that I read a little bit of something on. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. I don't get it, man. It's the PBC way, man. Just duck fights, drop titles, don't unify. I don't get it.
But we got to be honest though. Jermell will become the first PBC undisputed champ, right?
Really? The first?
The first. Adam, he the Adam of the shit, bro. Like who else from the PBC been undisputed?
Yeah, that's true. That's bad, man. That's bad. That's bad, man.
That's good or that's bad at the same time. Like, damn, y'all finally got one, huh?
Yeah.
And they ain't even got it yet. Castano might win. We don't even know.
I'm telling you, Castano bring that pressure on Charlo. He better be ready.
He just don't want to get hit clean, man. If he get that uppercut or something, it'll be over.
Yeah.
It'll be over. Plus, he say something about he won't lose to a southpaw or some shit.
Man, I don't know, man, but I just want to hop on real quick, man, to holler at y'all, tell y'all
Mel
those
should
two
take
things,
that fight
man.
with Tim Tszyu, maybe if
go ahead, Trav. He got delay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna come on real quick and say that, man. I'm about to head out of town, and I'll be listening, man. Y'all boys take care.
Thanks for coming on, man. Trav came through. Shout out to him, man. He one of the members.
You too, bro.
Longtime supporter, and he got a channel. So shout out to Trav FD. FD Wezzle. You know what I mean? But yeah, this was a different spin. Shout out to really all the members, though. You know what I mean? Black and Brown came through, Boxing God. He was listening in with the Bluetooth. Beats by Dre in effect. So that's what's up, man. We're gonna do this every so often so the members can just come through and drop their flame, and like, you know, he brought flame to Jermell, saying he won't fight Consta Tszyu or Tim Tszyu, excuse me, and then applying flame to where, you know, the fans, I guess, of Josh Taylor trying to down talk him stepping up to face Bud Crawford. I don't know what it is but every time you throw Bud Crawford in the combo, people be double talking and shit. Be like, damn, man.
And Josh Taylor said it himself he want to fight Bud Crawford. So I say, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, 1-2.
Jermell Charlo trying to say, you know, I mean, maybe Tim Tszyu isn't ready yet, maybe. But I mean, if he's the mandatory, then he should get that shot. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? Actual Black Horseman. Yo,
what's up?
I'm out here hearing that that Charlo is saying things like Tim Tszyu is a horrible fighter. It's horrible. Bro. I'm never going to fight you ever, ever.
You ain't never going to get the fight, man.
Ever. What's up with the energy of these guys, man?
I don't know.
This is awful, man. Horrible fighters, man. It's not champ shit, guys. Come on, man.
Is that the new Duck? Is that the new Duck 1-2? All you have to do is say he's a horrible fighter. You just call somebody a horrible fighter, and that's you get a pass for that.
Well, you know, when you add things like you're never gonna get a shot. That's just
you're never gonna get the fight, man.
Yo, I'm telling you, man. I don't know what this is. This is new to me. This is foreign boxing language to me. Like I need this translated. Like I'm not accustomed.
Right, we need the Duck translation, man, over here, bro. Damn.
Yeah, I don't know. And you know, I think Tszyu ain't doing nothing wrong. He's been doing everything right.
like
Actual been telling us about this kid for a minute, and he's fun to watch. And what's wrong with having a name like that on your resume if it's such easy work?
Yeah, bro. I like how Bernard Hopkins bodied that shit when people say, you know, you ain't did nothing. Like, okay, that's easy then, man.
Yeah, the energy changed with Bernard Hopkins once that Canelo left Golden Boy. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, man. He got off that I was born ready nuts.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. Because remember how he was talking to Haney when he was talking about fighting Ryan Garcia? He was like, yeah, but we're just trying to build it up. He ain't tell Haney what you need to do is stay on his ass.
Right. He didn't tell. Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. He didn't tell Haney that shit. Be a serial stalker. Clown. That's some clown shit, dog. That's great. I'm glad you brought that up. Like, why you didn't tell Devin Haney that shit? Now you want to tell Andras is Canelo is solo now, independent. So.
Hey, man, and shout out to Devin Haney about to fight Linares, and that is not a given fight. I don't care what anyone says. You could say, hey, Linares don't got a chin. Yo, I think Linares is a fantastic fighter, and if he don't get old overnight, it's kind of like the Manny Pacquiao Earl Spence thing. This dude could cause Haney all types of issues.
Mm-hmm.
I think that this is a damn good step up fight for Haney. And I said when Ryan might be fighting him, I was like, I'm not gonna hate on that fight because if he coming to get it,
and that's what you want to see, man. Guys coming in there to get it, not guys that's there for a paycheck and shit. You know what I mean? So they said Bill Haney called him T.O. the witness protection champ, WBC champ. Iron Kong said we in the house. Once again, shout out to all the members, man. It's members only live and click live. And shout out to the ones that's catching the live premiere. You did. Got 1-2 kid. Hey, did you miss Trav? Did you see Trav on?
Yeah, I seen him for a minute. I was listening in before I could hop on. I can't get on from my phone. For some reason, my new phone, every time I try to get onto a live, I get kicked off. I lose connection. I don't know why. It's supposed to be new and advanced. That shit is horse shit.
What browser you use though?
Chrome. It's just not. I don't know what it is with the connection.
I don't use I don't be using Chrome like that. Yeah, Chrome don't work with StreamYard, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is on my other phone, everything worked fine. Through the YouTube app also. I just go right through the YouTube app, and I don't know what it is, man. Every time I get on, I think I was on, and y'all said that I bounced on Tony Reviews because he was cooking, and I was like, no. I was like, I had plenty more to say, but my phone said nope. That Wi-Fi was like, you having trouble. So I was cooking, but wasn't nothing coming out on the other end. So.
Must have been some fire shit that never leaked through. God damn.
Can y'all hear me good?
All right, we hear you clear now, bro.
All right, cool.
And no delay. What you do, man? You upgraded your palm tree shit?
Nah, man, I'm on my phone now, but something wrong with my damn computer. I don't know what's up.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I gotta use the laptop. I'm not getting on. I'll just be in the chat. That's all. When you see me in the chat, that means I made moves and I'm moving around, and I ain't even gonna attempt to hop on the StreamYard because I'm just gonna get booted.
Hey, real quick, it's something different because we just doing this for the members only. And click, y'all want to shout out anybody, man? You want to shout out a channel? You want to shout out somebody who you know personally if they did some accomplishment or whatever?
Oh, well, I don't know. I can't think of it.
I'll start. I want to shout out my oldest son. He got his first job and he's being responsible and maturing. So I want to shout out my son, Isaiah, you know what I mean? And keep doing big things. You making Pops proud. So I'm going to shout out my son. There we go.
Yeah, well, since we shouting our sons, then I could do that. Shout out my son, Demetrius. He just he got a scholarship to South Carolina. He's going to be machining. He's going to go out there. He's also got a job prior to leaving high school. And he's going to save up some money because he's planning on taking the trip prior to getting into college, and I'm pretty outstanding work. I'm pretty proud of him. My older son, he also working on graduating from college, and shout out to the kids out there putting in that work, especially during these tough times, and still finding a way to be, find accomplishments and staying motivated during these tough times.
Facts, bro.
Definitely shout out,
bro. Real shit.
Shout out my two daughters. 12 and 10. They made the honor roll both. Got straight A's. And hopefully they get in the gifted program next year. That's what's up. When if they give that test out, but man, shout out to them and
making your daughters the IBO strap. You love the IBO strap.
Man, shout out to the IBO, man.
Shout out to your daughters, man. And receiving the strap honor roll promotion. Shout out to 1-2 Kid with his son. And best of luck graduating college, in future, and big champ shit, man. It ain't just big champ shit in boxing. It's big champ shit going on in life. We just use it as a metaphor, man. That's why we like this sport. That's what it's about, though, man. Real shit.
Yeah, our kids ain't petitioning for that franchise,
They ain't no shortcuts, man. Yeah, they going for the top, bro.
And definitely shout out my wife, man, for putting up with me and shit, because I could be difficult.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing. Shout out to my lady too, man. She put up with me and just making a sacrifice, because y'all know when we do this, we gotta pretty much, get away from the fam and shit. We gotta lock in and we cook on this type of thing. So they have to be understanding, and they sometimes they be like, look, when the shit gonna end now. So shout out.
This shit running a little long. We gotta speed up the process here.
I gotta start turning into
on the road.
She'll start hitting me with the long-winded horseman promotions, ass nigga. Feel me? But go ahead, fam.
I was just about to say that. I said our calls live was pretty dope.
Bro. Heat up.
Lot of different opinions out there about it, but we tried to keep it consistent. We may have had IO turn a new leaf, and maybe he can use his abilities from, making the power come to the truth and the truth come to the power. And shout out to Actual Facts for bringing that shit up in the chat.
Yeah, man, that was the fucking spark of this shit. But truth is the new hate, man. We got to keep it truthful, man, and be consistent with the shit. You know what I mean? But
hey, go ahead, real quick, how do y'all feel about Regis Prograis calling for a rematch with Josh Taylor?
I mean, I don't have no problem with it, but where's your campaigning at right now? 47 or 40?
He's at 140. So,
well, I mean, shit, I'm sure he do want that rematch, man. That man got all the belts. I don't think Josh a bitch or nothing, but I don't know if he's gonna get that rematch unless he put himself in position for a mandatory again or something. I mean, I don't have an issue with it, man. I mean, shit, he's supposed to go after the top guy in your weight class, and it was a good fight. Josh Taylor won it, but it was a good fight.
He got a case. He put on. He gave him a run for his money, a long 12-round run for his money, and it was a close ass fight, and he want that smoke again. So ain't nothing wrong with that. I ain't mad at it.
No,
I'd like to see him scrap it up with anybody.
Hell yeah,
including Ramirez. Him and Ramirez could get it on and some sort of title eliminated, but they could hop in there and get the title.
Heck yeah, son. Yeah, I'll watch Regis fight. You know what I mean? I think he's stronger than Ramirez. He never got dropped by Taylor. You know what I mean? He was on his feet the whole time and in his chest. Taylor got the better of both of them, but it makes for. I think I'm more interested in Regis versus Ramirez right now than a rematch between Regis and Taylor. At least right now.
Maybe he'll land that Ramirez fight by calling out Taylor.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because he can, if he, whoever it is, like if Regis beat Ramirez, then that call out will really mean something. That'll be like, yo, shit. Hey, I just beat the former unified champ. So give me that rematch, man. I can get you.
And no disrespect to Taylor, he undisputed. You know what I'm saying? And he had an outstanding job. And to what he did, he went in there and he took 2 titles off of Ramirez. And Ramirez is no pushover. He made some mistakes, but hey, he came to fight all night. So he did an outstanding job. But if he moves up and fights Bud Crawford, I see a outstanding ass whooping in his future. That's just I just do. No disrespect, because he undisputed champion, and I don't think he's gonna be afraid of that smoke either.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't see that in Taylor. Like, man, the dudes he fought already jumped in there with. I'm like, yeah, I'm not questioning this dude ever again. You know, about his heart and his preparation, no matter who is in front of him. You know what I mean? But I gotta agree with one too that if you jump in there with Bud Crawford, man, you know, I definitely gonna favor Bud Crawford because that's just a different animal. But he is undisputed. Like I mean, that's why I don't like when fans try to start acting like they want to protect somebody who already is like probably, you know, he's gonna be in the Hall of Fame, bro. He's solidified. He's top pound for pound now. So, you know, top 5 or whatever. So why try to protect him? If you want to add more to his historic accomplishments, let him do it.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And I mean, hey, who knows? He can probably come through and pull off the major league upset. And if he did do that, man, sky's the limit for that dude.
He will be the biggest star, man. Come on, man. The first person to beat Bud Crawford is going to explode. I don't know who it's going to be, but the first one is going to be something.
Oh, Iron Kong said we jumped IO. Ain't nobody jumped IO. Everybody just had a different opinion.
No, we jumped on your panel, Iron Kong. He just happened to be up there. Bullshitting, you know what I mean? So it's what it is. You know, we disagree on certain things, you know. If he hearing this, you know, I would like him to clear up the Ryan Garcia shit and the Maurice Hooker shit. Because everybody here come through and own their crow. They don't duck or dodge shit. So this will be premiered and he'll hear this, but you know, I mean, he trying to argue different debates and argue for the Canelo and for whoever else, Teofimo and whoever. But you know, undisputed means no dispute. So let's just deal with the facts, man. You know, you can disagree and feel like it's about emotions. It's not about emotions. It's all about facts. And like you say, letting the truth come to the power and the power coming to the truth. Okay, that's just the truth. Look it up. It ain't undisputed if it's a known dispute.
Yeah, definitely.
You did get an undisputed champion, so that's it. Yeah.
But it wasn't. As to Iron Kong, it wasn't no jumping. The way Iron Kong and John Dealey came through, I could have just been in the chat the whole time. Shit, y'all man came through dropping grenades, man. My daughter keep running in and out. Only when you go live is when your kids on it.
Yeah, that's what my daughter doing.
Shout out to my 5-year-old.
She give me the eye. Like, what you mean?
This is the raw, uncut, members only click live, and we gonna have kids coming through all that. Iron Cole.
Yo.
You still at work, man?
Yeah, well, work is over. I'm just kind of at my desk right now eating this goddamn banana. And listening to y'all. But work is over. Nobody's in the building. Everybody's left.
You just there, huh? You just the only one.
Yeah, just me in this building.
The question was asked, I think actual, right? About Regis wanting the rematch with Josh Taylor. What you feel about that, man?
I'm not mad at that, but I think we just need to get some serious fights under his belt. Since that last fight with Josh Taylor, he went over to PBC. Remember the Maurice Hooker fight fell through? Then COVID, he went to PBC, and then he ain't done shit at PBC. So I think Prograis need to get his career back on track, get some fights, some meaningful fights, not no more red crotch fights. And he need to just get his
red crotch.
Is that bad? They say red crotch. All right, cold, man. Go ahead, continue, sir. My bad.
Yeah, so he need to get his career back in order, man. He need to get a steady rhythm of fights. because PBC ain't doing nothing for him, man.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, also let me plug this as we do the promo game. He do got a YouTube channel. I think it's Regis. Is it Regis Rougarou program? I mean, however it's spelled out on his channel, but he do got a channel out there, so he trying. So y'all support the fighter channels out there. If you know they do got content that they trying to put up.
Yeah, that kid's tough too. He's a tough mofo right there, man. That's how I was thinking. This is prior to this whole Teofimo situation. As soon as he beat Lomachenko, I was like, him and Regis would be a great fight at 140. I was like, I'd be looking forward to that. You know?
Yeah. Hey, sometimes, man, it would be going into so much shit. If y'all know, sometimes I'll just kick it off with a flame because we're going to go so many different areas. I hate being kind of just in a box, you know, stuck on one topic and shit at times. So sometimes that's why I be random. I just kick some shit off. Iron Kong, I know throughout the day, man, like you be pulling up, man, sources, man, like on a regular. So, like, do the shit to be dropping like every hour? Do you got a special person that sends the shit to you, or it's just download? You just get it.
You're crazy, special person. Nah, man, I'm just on Twitter. Listen, I spend my time on Twitter talking about completely different shit. I don't talk about boxing on Twitter. Every now and again I go into Michael Benson, who steals other people's news and puts them on his Twitter page, so I just get all my summaries from him.
Stolen artifact.
At least you quoted him.
Yeah, I don't give a damn. But he don't quote nobody, bro. This dude is like, this is what's happening.
Motherfuckers like that.
I know people like that too, man.
A bunch of
I was taught that was like plagiarism. Like, I took that shit serious in school. Yeah. So I don't play with that, dog. Like, I try every chance I get. If I hear something and I quote something, I'll be like, you know what? I think I heard such and such say this. Because I don't play with that shit, bro.
Yeah, I try to remember where I got it from, who said it, and I try to do that on most occasions.
I remember a certain individual was on talking about like I did a piece on when Top Rank did the shit with Teofimo and they tried to like backdoor Matchroom and them. So I did my little piece on like, you know, what's bid rigging, what's collusion. Lo and behold, I see certain people now running with that, like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? That's bid rigging. And use the same stuff that I was like, man, y'all could have at least said, you know, Iron Kong was saying that or whatever. But it's like, all right, man, whatever. You know, but that's cool. You know what I'm saying? So people don't always give credit, you know.
Yeah, but you know, you could always count on me to come through if I'm around, and I'll pull their card. I was like, we all know where this came from, and we all know where that came from, and you know. But there's a lot of people who got real big off the backs of people like yourself who study, find out, you know what I mean, what's going on, read into it. I myself can get a little lax in doing my studying, but you know, when I hear it, then I restudy it, check it out, see if I can add my own 2 cents and you know, and go from there. And I do try to quote those who do drop their shit. So respect out there to everybody who's out there putting in the work, like Iron Kong, Black Horseman, and also Actual Facts, because he be dropping jewels on you. It ain't got to be about boxing. He be like, and by the way, this ain't a bad investment.
Right. This motherfucker entertainment. Don't get it twisted.
Hey, I got a question for y'all. I don't know if y'all know. Do you have to be an American citizen to purchase land in America?
I don't know, because I know China got like 75% of America, right? I don't know.
It depends on your status.
I heard they got hella real estate out here, man. So I don't know.
Because I know the Germans just bought up a couple power plants in New York. So
because I mean, I'm trying to.
I'm pretty sure they're not citizens.
Well, you have to have a commercial. You have to have a commercial real estate license first. But I believe you have to have a commercial real estate license.
I want to buy some property there in like wooded areas, like in like the South where it's cheap, and I'm like, I could buy this shit. I could buy all this.
Oh yeah.
I want, but I'm just checking.
You know, like You know what would be dope? You know, like how like actual he'll do his entertainment shit, and then he could just switch into serious mode. He'll be like announcement, and then it just drop some shit. Now they say message. Just a suggestion. It would be kind of funny.
Hey, I read out today that quote from Bob Arum where he's like, "Yeah, I could make a Sean Porter fight, but who's gonna pay for it? ESPN only giving me so much, bro." What is the point of Bob Arum anymore in boxing? Who signs with Bob Arum?
Started calm, man. Don't get me going on this shit, man. You know that bringing up Bob Arum to me is like bringing up Billy Joe Saunders to you, man. I can't stand this motherfucker, man. I can't stand this motherfucker. Who says that shit? Who's gonna buy it? You're promoting this guy, so if motherfuckers ain't buying it, then you suck. How about that? That means you ain't doing your job. Fuck out of here. Oh, fart.
So basically what y'all saying is we need to get him out of here, right? We need to cut him out. Cut it.
I think fighters need to realize where Bob can take you and where you leave him off. You know what I'm saying? Where you separate yourself from him at a certain point in your career. Because it seems to be the same way with every fighter. He brings him to a certain place of prestige, then he tries to hit him in the head, or he gets tired of them, or vice versa. But it just doesn't work for a long period of time. So just, you know what I mean? Go where you go with him, and then go, okay, you did your job. We was under contract for that. Thank you. See you later. But I want to make some money now.
Hey, man, real quick, man, y'all listening in. You got the UDC Click. We got Iron Cone, Actual Facts, 1-2 Kid, and myself, BHP. We got to pay a few bills, but we're going to take a quick little commercial break. Fellas, don't go nowhere. All right, we back.
Come on, man. Come on now.
But yeah, the hot topic still is Teofimo and Devin Haney this week, I believe. This is the hottest topics this week. Teo is, upset about not being considered undisputed, and then you got Devin Haney, who's got his biggest fight of his career coming up this weekend, or his toughest challenge. And on the panel, does everybody give him credit, like if he beats Jorge Linares, or do y'all feel like it's okay?
Hell yes, I give him credit for this fight. Like I said, this dude is a fucking. He not in there fighting. You talking about what is it? 4-time world champion, or 3-time in 3 different weight classes. You talking about Linares is no joke. You know what I mean? Like, the dude could fight, man. I think he jumped up to 140 and he got stopped, but it wasn't his weight, and he didn't make the proper adjustments. But then he came back and got a stoppage in spectacular fashion. So this dude is still got it, man. So I'm not knocking it. He's hungry the way he's talking. He's talking about moving forward. He's talking about fighting motherfuckers past Devin Haney. And I wouldn't sleep on that shit. I would not sleep on that.
Don't sleep, because remember when we was live that week of the fight with Linares and Loma, a lot of people was doubting Linares and what he can do. And I told y'all, what did he do? He put Lomas on his ass. Nobody else has done it yet in the professional rings. Okay,
that's a fact.
Linares the only guy. Even if you want to say it was a flash knockdown, hey, he still put him in on his ass, and he was surprised. He had Loma looking like Sean Porter was looking. He was like, oh shit.
Yeah, and there was a couple times where he was flurrying, like hitting him with 8 unanswered punches. So you're not talking about, a chump in there. So yeah, and I got a video out myself about that shit, prior to even joining the UGC about Linares and Lomachenko fight. You know what I'm saying? Prior and then after, that it was a hell of accomplishment because they tried to blow Linares off at that point. And I'm like, yeah, this is the baddest motherfucker at 135 at that point in time. So I was like, he not just jumping up and fighting a champion, he jumping up and fighting the champion. So hey, that's a hell of an accomplishment for Lomachenko, and Linares was not whitewashed in that fight. So yeah, bro. Shout out to Actual. He's dropping them actual facts.
Yeah, we give credit where it's due, man. Yeah, definitely give credit. Hold on 1 second. I got my lady. Hold on 1 second, y'all.
But I see it as a 50-50 fight.
Mikey Garcia, you could say Mikey Garcia avoided that Linares work for a long time.
Yeah, that's true too. You know, long, lanky, fast-handed.
Remember boxers. That? You know, Mikey and Mikey Garcia and Jorge Linares was supposed to fight a long time ago, and that never happened. You know what I mean? So
yeah, he's a good.
Linares gives everything that Haney can handle. It's gonna be a good fight. I got Haney winning by UD.
Okay,
that is my prediction. For
hey, if Haney lose, actual like. What is this? What does this put him, man? Can he bounce back from this, or this is really a big step back to lose to somebody like Linares?
He might stop Linares too. You know,
maybe. And if he lose the fight against Linares, I'm not saying that it may not even it may just even benefit him. You know, I mean, it don't look like that from the outside.
You got to look who Linares has fought. Look to what he has done. Look what he has done. And look what you got to look at Linares' resume. Look what he's done. You know, you can't you can't really hold that against a Haney. Look, Linares is a crafty veteran in there. He still got pop, and even if he lose, Haney's still young, and we got to get off this shit about keeping an O, because O's was meant to go. Because if your O don't go, that means you was never challenged, pretty much. It means you was never really challenged like that. I mean, on the flip side, you see a guy like Josh Taylor unifying and keeping his O and doing it within less than 20 fights, right? But still, like, you gotta get away from that because your O is let go and you lost. That's bull crap. That's bullshit. Because if that was the case, then Canelo wouldn't have out of his prime. Because Floyd Mayweather wasn't in his prime when Canelo fought him. Floyd Mayweather was how old? 30, 37, 38? Well, I don't know, 36? I don't know. So gotta get off that shit. Just because you got a guy got one loss doesn't mean it's over for him. I mean, yeah, it's a step back, but he's still young. He's real young, and he could bounce back from a loss easily. Whereas Linares is probably his last shot, so he's gonna go all out. But I don't see Linares winning this fight. But I do. I don't know who's getting him right.
Yeah, it's a good fight though. I think it's a good fight between the two, and I can't wait for the fight to happen.
It's gonna be real. It's gonna be real exciting, man. Ubali and Donaire this weekend is gonna be, man. That's gonna be a war, man. That Ubali is in there. He's saying he's gonna, give it his all. There's gonna be some fireworks this weekend. Nonito Donaire, crafty veteran, that left hook, That left hand, man. We're gonna see if O'Bali could take that power, because we all see that Nonito Donaire still has that power, you know. So we're gonna see, man. It's gonna be a doozy. It's gonna be a real good fight, man. Y'all cannot miss that. One of us will go live. One of us has to go live for Nonito Donaire and O'Bali. We gotta call play-by-play. Hopefully, SA can call the play-by-play on his channel or want to, or mine, but probably not mine because I got the Palm Tree Wi-Fi over here and shit. Yeah.
That should be a good fight too.
Yeah. Okay.
They're gonna be mixing it.
Can you hear me? What to?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, definitely. How you see the fight playing?
How I see that fight playing out? I don't know. That's just another one that I just want to see. I like where Donaire at. I like where his opponent at right now. I like the mix up. I'm just gonna sit down and enjoy that one. Break out the popcorn and enjoy it. Sometimes it ain't fun making predictions, like my last prediction. Sometimes it ain't that fun. But nah, it was a great fight. I enjoyed the whole Ramirez Taylor fight. I just had an issue with the ref. But other than that, the right man won, though. That's for damn sure. And it was a good fight. Good fight. Good night. You know what I'm saying? Got to chill with my team and have some fun with it. Laugh about the shit and go from there. Oh, so Iron Kong had a data connection problem. It's the Palm Tree Wi-Fi. I don't know. Am I having a data problem? OMG. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm getting connection problems here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Get delay. Can't.
Right. I can hear you, but you delayed by like 10 seconds. I was like, oh
yeah, Angel, I couldn't hear anything you just said.
I said, Angel gonna think I'm cutting him off. When in actuality, I'm putting 10 seconds between the conversation.
Here's my delay. Yeah.
Because I can't be good for that shit.
Yeah. Let's see what else is going on. I was looking at something here. Hold up. Wait a minute. Did you see that Josh Warrington wants that rematch to happen ASAP in a hurry?
Really? So Warrington want that smoke.
He wants that, because that.
No bad, fellas.
Yeah, man, he wants that rematch with Laura because Laura knocked the spark out. Right? It was a upset of the year, one of the upsets of the year. And he wants that smoke, man. He wants to redeem himself, get back in there. So we'll see how that go.
Yeah.
See how that go. Hey, other than the Haney this weekend, what's a notable fight that we haven't mentioned that's like flying under the radar?
I don't know. Other than the Nonito Donaire joint.
There we go. Okay, yeah, that's that one. All right. And that's gonna be on the zone too, right? Or is that on a different?
I'm not sure. To be honest with you. Might have to ask Actual.
Hey, he actually said, I seen the headline where he said
that one is on Showtime. It's on Showtime.
Oh, okay.
Showtime. Okay, so we got Showtime work, the zone work. Hey, did y'all see the headline where Nonito Donaire says he think he'll beat Rigondeaux now if they rematch?
Rigondeaux 50.
I heard about something.
What y'all think about that rematch, man? Donaire versus Rigondeaux.
Rigondeaux ain't been active either.
Not as active as Tio. He went to the series, bro.
Yeah, man.
I think I can agree, man. I think Rigondeaux's a little bit more brittle now. He's a little bit older. He's got a little bit more mileage, and as far as his age wise, because we don't know how old Rigondeaux really is. He probably 64 years old. We don't even know it. You know what I mean? He's Cuban now. And
him and Luis Ortiz, nobody
knows. He's been looking. Nobody knows this shit. And Nonito Donaire, man, he's been having impressive wins, impressive fights. Went toe to toe with Inoue, and gave Inoue everything he can handle. So I think that Rigondeaux that fought him before the first time is not the same Rigondeaux. Rigondeaux then broke his hand, has had hand problems recently. And I think Donaire, I would pick Donaire in the rematch against the Rigondeaux.
Yeah, Donaire's a tough guy, man. And he still got some explosion in that left hook and in that right hand. And he got bad intentions on them shots. So I think he's tweaked a couple of things. He might have lost a little speed, but I think he tweaked other things, and he's in there to win. He's in there to win. So he knows he got that. This is gonna get me out of trouble, and this will put your ass in trouble if I land this shit.
I like where you put that. Heck yeah, he got that equalizer.
I think Rigondeaux would probably quit in a rematch with Donaire. Now that I think about it, because he quit like a bitch when I saw him in person against Loma.
Oh shit!
So
he still feels the type of way about that, huh? You know what? I ain't never seen nobody get no monster in person, so that's different right there. I've seen some fights, boy. I ain't seen nobody just not come out the corner though. That's different.
Yeah, I'd be super pissed if I paid for a fight, showed up at the fight, and the motherfucker just said, "Nah."
Yeah, you pay money to just see them, blood, sweat, and tears, bro. Lay it all out on the line.
To this day, my wife is like, "Nah, I'm never gonna go to a fight again if these motherfuckers is quitting like that. Never paying this kind of money for these kind of seats for a fight again because a motherfucker like this quit." So I blame that motherfucker Rigondeaux.
He messed up your date. This man messed up your date with your wife, man, because he quit. Fucked up.
Yeah, man.
Man, this is some shit you love to do, come to fights with your lady, and he fucked that up. Goddamn quitting ass.
Yeah, he did have that look in his eye, like if this shit go on, he gonna knock my old ass out. In his mind, he was like, "Man, I'm 60. These motherfuckers don't even realize I could be playing golf right now."
They don't even know it. Right. Abby fucked that. Hey, so but basically to bring it all back, y'all saying that Nonito Donaire is gonna be the second one to no Mastis, man, and upset Actual's wife again. Just these motherfuckers here.
He humbled him.
That Rigondeaux, he's a freaking jabroni. Stupid son of a bitch quit because he had a little hand injury. Not even the fracture, a little swollen. If one hand breaks, you use the other one to kick your opponent's ass. If you're so defensive, you could have used the one hand. Floyd Mayweather broke a hand during a fight. He used a one hand, and he still beat and whooped his ass and became a champion. Okay? You keep fighting on. Okay? You put them in the camel clutch, bend them over, fuck their ass, and make them humble.
Sheesh. God damn it.
Humbled. Said he got humbled.
Shout out to the Sheik, man. God, he be telling it how it is, man. Dudes be out here getting humble. But golly, Rigondeaux. What's your real age? Somebody gonna really expose it one day. They're gonna be like, you know what, man? The facts is in. We really got it this time. This man is 64. 64, you hoes.
Yeah, man. You better believe that shit. I don't know how you're gonna find out some of these folks from Cuba, they true age. Maybe if they come over here and you might you know, somebody check their mail and they see that AARP, they be like, oh, this motherfucker is old. You know what I'm saying? The Blockbuster card fall out.
Ringendao is so old. He actually handcrafted my uncle Moses's staff that parted the sea. Yes, that parted the sea. He is 3,000 years old, and he is in the Bible. Yes,
Deuce,
he is in the Old Testament. You can see Rigobertus.
Dude said he was getting ID'd at a store.
He's next to Methuselah in the Bible. Yes.
Dude he can't explain the Methuselah work.
Dude said he's getting ID'd at the store. This Blockbuster car fell out, and the lady was like, "Forget it."
You got a Blockbuster car still.
You good?
Damn, dog, that's messed up. That's wrong, bro.
Yeah, fuck it.
He is old as hell though. So I just want them to come out with the real age, man. Stop lying on Wikipedia and BoxRec.
Yeah, Ortiz too, man. He came out with the Just for Men and the fade. extra midnight black hair color and shit.
Yeah, bro. Crazy. Hold on, I'm trying to plug this charger in.
Shit, man. If it comes, man, just rock it, man. Salt and pepper, man. Just let it ride, man. Shit.
This should be my computer about to no moss like Ringendale. Shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he did quit, man. He bossed a few motherfuckers. They're just like, fuck it. This motherfucker about to clown the shit out of me. They knew it was coming. That inevitable ass whooping, that stoppage.
Hey, you know what it really was, though? It was more, I mean, of course, it was accumulation of shots, but it was more of like the humiliation. Like, I can't do a damn thing with this Matrix ass fool in here, man. Just
that's a fact. And as soon as he quit, right before he quit, Lomachenko pointed at him and then went across his neck with his glove, like, I got you. Yeah, you about to be finished. And he was like, nah, I'm good. Come out. Yeah, he knew it was coming, man.
Bruh.
I was like, that's fucked up. The man getting punked in the ring, that's not good. It's not a good look.
It's no bueno. Hey, man, my lady just told me I got to go get the kids from the mall. So we're going to definitely have to... We have to cut it short. We coming to the end, but so appreciative for the homies 1-2 Kid, actual all the members that caught this, and the playback when we decided to upload this. But it's been a pleasure. Anything else, fellas, before we go?
Pleasure to be here, man. I think we covered all things, but I think maybe Actual has something to say. But thanks for having me, man. Always a pleasure, guys. Peace.
Thank you, sir. Always. And Actual, before we go, anything?
No, man. Thanks for having me on, man. Sorry about the delays. I got Palm Tree Wi-Fi. You know how that goes.
Hey, man, regular day at the office, bro.
It's always a pleasure, man.
Yes, sir.
That's right, man. Yeah, man. Enjoy your time with the fam and stuff. And I gotta get cracking on these books, man. I gotta get back on my schoolwork.
Hit the books promotions, man.
All right.
Thank you for coming on, Axe.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed.
No problem, man.
Send y'all out, man. It's your boy BHP. Deuces.